Hey guys, I'm Anish and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I watched Sinners. It was a really good, a really well-made film. Um, I was very much looking forward to watch that film like for a long time, and currently now that it's available on digital, okay, so I get the chance to check it out, and it was a great experience. All right, first thing first, if you're thinking of watching this film and considering it has some jump scares or horror element, uh, I think that's not the film which they are selling. Um the movie is not a typical horror film. Okay, I will put it in the same category as Twilight, but as a whole film, it is a lot more better than Twilight. But when I made the comparison between Twilight and Sinners, the thing is, Twilight is not a horror film, even though it is about vampires. Okay, some of the horror creatures which we can consider, So that's the same thing with Sinners. It has vampires, but it is not a horror film. Okay, it is not a horror film. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the film. First of all, the execution of the whole film is really good. It's a 2 hour long film, and every single character has a purpose, has a meaning, has a backstory, which I really like about this film. And the characters are also memorable. Obviously, like, it is expectable, it is expected from the great director like Ryan Coogler. So he is a great director, and you know, I always, I always look forward to watch his films because in Hollywood there are still some of the directors which made some good films, but they never made a bad film. They made a film which is good and there's like a masterpiece, but most of the films are good, so the track record is like, you know at least minimum you can expect them to be good. Okay, but in India, the directors are, sometimes they make a what was the word, like, it's like a mastermind. No, I'm forgetting the word. I just mentioned this. I'm sorry, guys. I just forget a word. Like, so. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, there are there are times when Indian filmmakers makes a movie which is like so good, so amazing. Okay, it's like a masterpiece. That was the word I was looking for. So sometimes Indian filmmakers make a masterpiece, and sometimes they make a garbage. So there is no, or there's like a very little um credit to the director or the filmmaker. So that is the problem I encounter with Indian cinema. But with Hollywood, there are still some directors like Ryan Coogler and all, uh, Scorsese and this kind of filmmakers which make great films. Makoto Shinkai is also one of the example. He's not from Hollywood, but he's a Japanese filmmaker, but he makes great films all the time. Makoto Shinkai is my favorite filmmaker, which I have mentioned multiple times. Anyway, so let's get back to Sinners. The characters are very memorable. The story is really great. My favorite sequence is the dance sequence or the music sequence in the middle. People who have seen the film will understand. It's like a blend from the past, from the present, and from the future, and which I really love. It was very well executed. Now, let's come back to some of the negatives. See, I see what they're trying to do, okay, what they're trying to hit, and I respect that. But some horror elements might be really good. I mean, I was looking forward for some of the jump scares, but it was not there. So it's not a like, obviously the film sets their tone very early in the in the early stage. So I have no complaint, but as someone who just heard about the film like a sinners, it's a film about vampires. I immediately feel like, okay, it might have some uh, horror elements, which was not the case in sinners. Maybe if, like, I never got scared in this film. I was enjoying, I was smiling throughout the film. So there is that. Yeah, so this is basically like my opinion on the negatives. And there are there are so many positives. Like, I really like the acting in this film. Harry Steinfeld and okay, um, Michael B. Jordan, always a great actors. So I really enjoyed their performance throughout the film. Like, Michael B. Jordan did a great job playing the twins, Smoke and Stack, like a great. Like, the characters are like, it's like burned in your brain. Like, you will not forget those characters, and the way they shot it, the scenes, like, it is hard to forget those scenes, and which I really really appreciate from this film. Like, amazing. And my favorite part of this whole film is the editing. The editor did a really great job. It's a fantastic editing. I really love when the film strip comes down and then it goes up, like when the final action sequence begins. So I really really enjoyed that part. Like, the editing was like through and through really good. um, I'm also editor, so I know how much effort it takes to edit a film at that scale. So respect to the editor and the filmmaker as well. All right, what else? Also, the even this is a standalone film. Even this is a standalone film. There are mid-credit and post-credit scenes, which I really enjoyed. Okay, at first I was like, worried about our guitarist, okay, Sammy, but you know the scene finally ended up with, like, it's a really nice scene, which I enjoyed, which I respected. So overall, really great film. And what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys check out this film. I really want you to guys check out this film because it is one of the great films which came out this year. I'm not saying it is a masterpiece, but it is a really really good film, really well made movie. If you are a filmmaker, if you love movies, then you should definitely check this out. You will learn something from the filmmaking process. Anyway, guys, this is basically my review of Sinners. Please do suggest me more films like this, right, in the comment section below. I really enjoy this kind of films, so please do help me out with that. More recommendations, I would appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and do all those things. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.